What's up, guys? James Bombs here. Got the microphone in again. So I'm just doing a quick update here, a full yard update on a bunch of stuff. So yeah, as you can see, this is a pup from my banana here. This is part of the banana that goes down underneath the ground. And here's another pup here just starting. And there's probably a few more. I probably just stomped them. You could see this is pushing out this main center leaf off the mother plant. Very slow though, very slow. A lot slower, considering it has been cold though, but it's starting to warm up. It's definitely been unusually cool for spring, but it's May now. It's May the 2nd, I believe, and man, it's pretty hot here in the sun. And yeah, it's 10:30 in the morning, and it is. What is it, around 70 Fahrenheit? It's 20 Celsius, so 70 Fahrenheit. Yeah, so it should be coming along now. This should start to grow. God, we got the flowers still coming out on the banana. This is a 10-foot tall windmill. I'm going to do a full yard update. So, full yard update for May. I haven't done a little one in a little while, so maybe I have. What the hell do I know? I can't remember sometimes. These are just some washies that I took out of my grow closet here. Some 1 gallons. I've sold off a lot this year. So I got 1 gallons and like 3 gallons or whatever you want to say there. They all need sun. The hibiscus was getting a little less sun. Had some spider mites on it. They might be dead. No, I've sprayed it a couple times. I probably killed them. This part of my grass here won't come back. The dog consistently pees on only that spot, even in the summer. The only way I can do it is I either put sod or seed, and then I water it every time she pees. That's the only way you can keep it. Here's a 4-trunk Robellini. If anybody's local actually and they want this, I'd be willing to get rid of this thing. I don't really love it. I don't have the room for all these, so it's the spring now. Nobody wants plants in the fall, but I'd sell this to someone if they're local and they want to pick it up. It's a beautiful palm. I just don't really need it. I have enough. And yeah, I don't give it attention, and I don't even trim off the dead fronds, as you can see. I would probably even get rid of this Pendo palm too. I like it, and it's growing fast. I mean, it grows good. Again, though, I don't really have anywhere to box it up, and I don't need all kinds of patio palms. I have too many of my own stuff here that's growing. There's a bee. Too many of my own stuff that's growing here, so that I care more about when you grow it from seed. So these are all the washies from How to Grow Washingtonia Robusta from seed. I've been giving away a lot of these too. There's some there, and there's more that are in their pots. These are some. This was seeds I got from Banana Joe in Vancouver. These two right here are trackies from seeds. He sent me the seeds, and then I grew them. These are my garden. I've been lacking this. I put these out in the sun, and then I didn't water them, so some of the stuff died. I really don't care. Here's some queen palms. I harvested the seeds from those ones there in the Florida Keys, or Florida City, right on the edge of the Keys. So they're like 2 years old actually, queens. They'd be doing a lot better if they had more heat and more attention. I don't really give them much attention. There should be a couple more in there. There's another one there. There's probably a couple more. Oh, I think one's over here. No, I don't know where the hell the other one is. I have more than that. And these are all sable palmetto. These are about 2.5 years old. Again, not very much attention though, but they know they only have 4 leaves on them or whatever, but I've cut off multiple too. So they've probably made a total of, I don't know, let's say 7-8 leaves. They grow slow. These are some seeds from my 2 palms here. These are trackies. Some more. This is that kind of filibusta looking palm. Show you the sable palmetto. There's the hot tub. Show you the sable palmetto though, I'll show you the washi first. Larger washi in the ground here, Washingtonia robustas. Palm. A lot of people ask me. I believe it's around 5 years old. I bought it in about a 15-gallon container, and it's on its 3rd frond now of the season. This was the center spear when I boxed it up in the fall. So of this growing season, it's made this one, or they pushed it up and opened it up. The one behind it now that's opening, and this one right here is also now showing the petiole. So this will be its frond number 3 of the season. Yeah, so it's looking good. Some of this yellowing here, this sort of browny yellow color, that's from frost. We had some good, like I cut off some of the tips. I'm gonna have to cut off more of these. This color here though, it looks nice in the back, right? It looks beautiful on the back. On the top here, this is from hard frost. We had some nights even about -4, -3, -4. This palm seen in around that range, which is around the limit when it starts to kill off some of the leaves. But super healthy, growing like crazy. Here's another frond, and then there's 2 more in there, 2 more spears trying to come up. Super healthy, giant leaves, beautiful palm. That's one of my favorite. I would definitely plant more of them, and I am going to. So the thing about this box is I decided to leave this box. This could have came down, oh gosh, well over a month ago. But I decided to leave it, and what I'm doing is so you can see the Christmas lights are running. So I have a ton of Christmas lights in here, a bunch especially around the crown. And now what I'm doing is I'm leaving the lights on 24/7. This box is getting up to around 30 Celsius, so like 90 Fahrenheit. This was the center spear. I don't know if you guys can tell from the last video, this has pushed the leaf out like crazy, and it's opening another frond and pushing it like crazy. So all I do is I open this side up here. This only gets afternoon sun. This palm never sees morning sun anyways. So on a sunny day, on a cold day, I don't even open it up because the fall, there's still cool days. Once the sun crests over here, I open this up. I just open it up now for the video. But once the sun crests over the house, the sun gleams in here and puts sun on the leaves, which is good. And it kind of bottles it in, and the heat kind of gets blocked by all this insulation, and the lights are on, and they're already keeping it all the time. So every night it's 20 degrees, a minimum. I would say it's 25. Typically it's sitting around 25, but I can see the growth even in one day from coming back from, one day, I guess 2-3 days. I can see this leaf has started opening up way faster and pushed way more up, and I can see there's way more petiole on that. So this is really working to get some growth. Because I killed off all the leaves, that's the only reason why. If I didn't really care so much about the growth, if I didn't kill off all the leaves, if I had this palm had about 4 or 5 fronds on it when I put it away, and if I had kept all those, then I wouldn't care. But the fact that I did lose them all from cold, I only added these blue lights later on. I only had lights down to there, down at just below the crown. So this whole top of the box had no heat, and the cold. We had one night -20 Celsius. Super cold, coming, creeping down, and eventually it killed all these leaves. So it must have got to, I don't know, -10, -12, whatever the cold hardiness of these fronds is. Next year, I'm going to put the same amount of lights. I'm not using any thermal cube. I'm going to keep it hot all the time, just have it a little more vented. And I'm going to have a grow light. I'm going to attach a grow light somewhere in here, and I'll have a grow lamp producing a little more heat and giving it light too. And hopefully I'm just going to try to tie the fronds up, and hopefully that'll keep all of them green, and then I can take the box down early and have a beautiful looking palm, because it kind of sucks having just a trunk with 2 leaves or 1 leaf, or like last year I had almost no leaves. So I'm going to keep this box on for a couple more weeks till we start getting really consistently warm nights, and then I'll take the box off, and hopefully I'll have 2 fronds, because this method seems to be working pretty quick. Pretty good. You can see the grass down there, and the perennials, like the bulbs, are super long and just all stretched out. I don't know if you can see it, but there's like 1 foot long grass down beside it, and there's some bulbs. I don't know if they're tulips or what, but they're super long, and they're all kind of humped over. They can't even hold themselves because they're not getting enough sun. But that's a palmetto update, and that's what I'm doing to get more growth out of it. I live in a freezing cold Canadian climate, so unfortunately that's what I got to do to have it looking nice. Well, it's not freezing cold now, but it'll be looking nice. So anyways, I'm trying to get extra growth. So it looks like crap right now, but I'm not minding it when I'm getting the leaves, and I'll open it up in a week or 2 and have extra, maybe 1 or 2 extra leaves. That'll be sweet. So here's my other windmill. Again, this one was the same thing. I underestimated the lights that were needed for the heat, so I ended up losing a bunch of fronds. But what's here still looks nice, and this one was a very fast growing palm last year, so I have no doubt that with some good fertilizer and we get a good summer, it'll have lots of growth. Here's the washies. They're looking a bit beaten up. This is the frost damage that comes, so you can see this one's almost completely damaged right off. These suckers seem like -4, and I put a pot over them the one really cool night, but they did take one night one or two nights with -3 where I didn't put a pot over them. But one night where we got down to close to -5, I put a pot over it. This one here, all the leaves looked like crap, so I cut them all right off to the ground. I was going to put a new one, but as you can see, it's already pushing. So we'll just leave it. I cut the leaves off and it looked like garbage. I was just going to let it. I thought maybe it would just die and rot in there, but it didn't. So it just kept pushing. They usually always do that. So here's another one. It's making another leaf. The center ones will always look nicer for longer. These I'm probably going to cut them all off. These leaves look like garbage anyways. That's why I was thinking about maybe just cutting this one off like that too. And then the newer leaves will be a lot nicer and a lot sturdier, growing in the sun. Yeah, sorry, this is getting to be a long video, but figured I'd make one. What the hell? Got to clean the jet ski up with the battery in. So here's more palms from How to Grow Washingtonia Robusta. They all need sun and they all need to be repotted. Here's some royals I got from the palm father, Christian Faulkner. I did not the palms, I got seeds from him, and I grew them from seed. They're about, not a year yet. I got the seeds, I think, early summer. That's a Phoenix reclinatus. Yeah, it'll be a cool little palm to grow. I don't have any of them, so it means more when you grow it from seed. These are some 4 Banana Joe, Trachycarpus hybrid Wagnerianus palms from Vancouver. Banana Joe germinated them and sent them down as 2-strap seedlings, and they're around 4 years old right now. And here's a 4-year-old palmetto that I have. Not quite 4, 3.5. It'll be 4 in. Oh, sorry, it's not in frame there. It'll be 4 in August, I guess. So, yeah. That's super slow growing. That leaf is ripped, but you could give them a lot more love than I am. But and here's another one here. Again, this is around 4. These ones are around 3. They don't look much less. They don't look much less smaller, anyways. Here's one of my. This is my palm I got from Homestead here. There's two in there. Chinese fan palm, Livistona chinensis. Beautiful little palm here, though. Opening a new frond right now. They steadily just keep growing. They're not super fast, but they're not super slow. They just keep pushing out a frond. Here's a bunch. These are all just different date palm varieties, just different seeds I collected when I was in Florida. Most of them look like Robellini. Some of them are maybe reclinatus and a couple other things. I don't know. They're all just mixed. They're all probably hybrid as all hell anyways. So, and I don't even know one sable palmetto got in there. I don't know. The seed would have been in the soil or something. This is the largest palm from the How to Grow Washingtonia Robusta in a 7-gallon pot. How to grow from seed. This is that queen that won't stop growing. I let this thing sit out in its pot in -3 in the fall, and I threw it in my shed for like a week. Really cold nights in November, and it just keeps growing. Now I finally did bring it in. These are this year's crop of Washingtonia Robusta. Well, last year's, I guess. They'll be 1 year old in the end of the summer. This is another one I got from Homestead. I believe it's what's it called? Alexander palm. I don't know. It looks like crap. This had spider mites too. The spider mites love these type of palms. You can see I sprayed it and I think I killed them, but it does some damage. It's I don't know. Some of the newer fronds look okay. I think I haven't had too much sun for its age too. Some more reclinatus. This baby had a bunch of spider mites. Christmas. I cut all the leaves off. It'll be fine. It's the second fastest one here from the How to Grow Washingtonia Robusta. This would be in a super long video. Here's my other Christmas. It's looking good. Pumping out leaves. That's my fastest growing one from this past September. So this one's definitely growing pretty quick. This is like 1 week of growth. This frond here was there about 1 week ago. So super quick. And there's my largest seed growing. It's a 2.5-year-old. Same Mexican fan palm. Looking beautiful. Yep. There's the trunk. definitely getting beefy. It'll be nice. I'm going to plant this in the ground soon. Do a quick little front yard here. So, magnolia. We got a saucer magnolia here, just about to bloom. This is a little, well, it's pretty much on par. It's not really any later or any earlier, but it's got all these, they make a pinkish, like a white with pinkish purple sort of flowers. Beautiful tree though. The other magnolias, the royal magnolias, have already bloomed, or they're blooming right now. They're almost done though. This tree is gorgeous though when it has all those. The grass is looking good. Needs another cut though. It's actually getting pretty long, but yeah, it's definitely looking good. Few little tiny spots right against the house there. It's where I walk a lot and throw salt and things. It's all the beautiful spring flowers popping up. This year I didn't plant any spring flowers. Normally I plant some, you know what I mean, some smaller ones that can take frost. I don't know what the hell they're called right now, but you know what I mean. Plant some smaller spring flowers. This year here though, I put a lot more bulbs in the fall, so don't really need anything. Another hybrid here. You notice that the color, after these guys took these like -3 and -4, which I normally don't let them see, I kind of keep the boxes on and I take them off during the day, the sides. The color's a little, I don't know, it's a little more brown, kind of darker. It's just it changes the color once you get a lot of the cold nights on them. It might be hard to tell in the video, but it still looks beautiful. This is a really white one underneath the backside of these fronds. There's very light colored, almost white. But yeah, who cares? It'll put the fresh flush of leaves on top of these anyways. Down in there you can see it's beautiful, healthy anyways. It changes the color though of the fronds, so next time I think I might leave them boxed up a little longer. I uncovered these pretty early in March. I don't remember what time it was. You guys can look at the videos, but that's one of my fastest growing windmills. It's been in the ground for 3 years now. Almost 3 years, not quite 3 years. And it was around the size of this guy when I put it in. And this is another one that's pretty quick. This is another hybrid. That one's looking good too. Lots of spring flowers here. This one's, yeah, it's steadily growing. It's always been slower than that other guy, but still looking good. Back up here so you can see it. And my rusty work truck there. Anyways, yeah, this is like a 20-minute video, so that's a full, pretty intense yard update of all my palms that I'm growing and banana and other stuff. That's pretty much every plant I have, so I thought I'd do a big in-depth video. Some people say they're too short, some people say they're too long. If you don't want to watch it all, you don't have to anyways. But like and subscribe. That's what I'm doing here in Southern Ontario as far as growing palms. And yeah, anyways, thanks for watching, guys. Later.